Hello and welcome. So we have a question on the board and we're supposed to find the value of x. Let us go ahead and solve this question. Solution. So we have 8 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power x equals 30. So first let us move 30 to the left hand side. So we have 8 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power x minus 30 equals 0. Okay. Now we can rewrite 8 and we can rewrite minus 30. 8 is the same thing as 2 raised to the power 3 x plus 2x. And 30 we can rewrite to become minus 27 and minus 3. Okay, minus 27 minus 3 is same thing as minus 30. Right, so now we know that a raised to the power n is the same thing as a raised to the power m equals a raised to the power mn. Okay, so now let's rewrite this. So we have 2 raised to the power x cubed plus 2 raised to the power x minus 27 minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so now let us represent 2 raised to the power x as t. Okay, let's put a variable there to represent 2 raised to the power x. So now t is 2 raised to the power x. Okay, so let's rewrite everything that we have there. We have t raised to the power 3 plus t minus 27 minus 3 equals 0. 27 is the same thing as 3 cubed. Okay, so we have t3 plus t minus 3 raised to the power 3 minus 3 equals 0. So let us collect the powers together. So now we have t3 minus 3 raised to the power 3 plus t minus 3 equals 0. Now we know that a raised to the power 3 minus b raised to the power 3 is equal to, if we open that up, becomes a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Great, so let's rewrite t3 minus 3 cubed in that format. So it becomes, now our a is t and our b is 3. So now we have t minus 3 into t squared plus 3t plus 3 squared. Okay, then plus t minus 3, this one that we have there. Everything equals 0. So now we have t minus 3 into t squared plus 3t plus 9 plus t minus 3 equals 0. Now if we collect like terms, we can collect t minus 3 like terms. So now we have t minus 3 into t squared plus 3t plus 9 plus 1 equals 0. So now this becomes t minus 3 into t squared plus 3t plus 9 plus 1 equals 0. T minus 3 into t squared plus 3t plus 10 is equal to 0. So now we have two solutions. We have t minus 3 equals 0. And then also, that's our equation 1. And then we have t squared plus 3t plus 10 equals 0. Equation 2. So let's start with the first one. T minus 3 equals 0. So if we subtract 3 from both sides, if we add 3 to both sides, we have that our t is equal to 3, right? But if we recall that our t is equal to 2 raised to the power x, right? So now what we have is 2 raised to the power x equals 3. Now to find the value of x, we need to supply log to both sides. So now what we have is log of 2 raised to the power x equals log of 3. And we know that log of a raised to the power b is b log a. So let's apply this formula to the left-hand side to log 2 raised to the power x, and then it becomes x log 2 equals log 3. To find x, we'll divide both sides by log 2. Divide both sides by log 2. That cancels out. We have x equals log of 3 divided by log of 2. Now, we know that log of a over log of b is equal to log of a base b. Log of a base b. So our x is equal to log of 3 base 2. And this is one of our answers. Right. So let us go to the second equation, okay, which is this: t squared plus 3t plus 10. Okay. So we have t squared plus 3t plus 10 equals 0. So this is our quadratic equation, and we're going to use the quadratic formula to solve this. We know that a raised to the power x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, right? Where our x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So in this situation, our x is equal to t, right? So now we have t equals, our a is equal to 1, our b is 3, and our c is 10. So t equals minus 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared, 3 squared, minus 4ac. Okay, divided by, our a is 1, so 2 times 1. Right, so t equals minus 3 plus or minus square root of 3 squared is 9, minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 10 is 40, divided by 2. So our t equals minus 3 plus or minus 9 minus 40 will give us minus 31 divided by 2. Okay, so we can rewrite what we have under the square root to be root of minus 1 times root of 31 divided by 2. And we know that root of minus 1 is equal to I. Okay, so because I squared is equal to minus 1, right? So t is equal to minus 3 plus or minus I root 31 divided by 2. Right, so this is the final answer, but we know that our t, if we recall, is equal to 2 raised to the power x. So now what we have is 2 raised to the power x equals minus 3 plus or minus I root 31 divided by 2. Right, so at this juncture, we can see that there is no solution here for x. No solution for x. So we're going to go back to our first solution where we got our x to be equal to log of 3 base 2. Okay, so that is our answer for this question, log of 3 base 2. But now let us verify this just to make sure, to confirm that our answer is correct. So to verify, okay, to verify, our question is 8 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power x equals 30. So our x is log of 3 base 2, right? So let's plug in the value of x into our question, right? So now we have 8 raised to the power log of 3 base 2 plus 2 raised to the power log of 3 base 2. And we're trying to see if that's going to be equal to 30. We can rewrite 8 to become 2 raised to the power 3. Okay, log of 3 base 2 plus 2 raised to the power log of 3 base 2 equals 30. Now we know that a raised to the power mn is the same thing as a raised to the power nm, which is the same thing as a raised to the power mn. Okay, so let's rewrite the first one. Becomes 2 raised to the power log of 3 base 2 cubed plus 2 raised to the power log of 3 base 2. Let's see if that's going to be equal to 30. Now we know that a log of b base a is equal to b. Right, so let's apply this formula to the left-hand side of our equation. The left-hand side becomes 3 cubed plus 3. See if that's going to be equal to 30. 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3, which is what? 27. Okay, so we have 27 plus 3. And 27 plus 3 is 30. So the left-hand side is equal to our right-hand side. Therefore, our value of x, which is log of 3 base 2, is the correct answer for the question. So this brings the solution of this question to an end. And I would like you to go through the solution from the top to the bottom, from beginning to the end, and see how master how this question was solved step by step. So when next you see a question like this, you'll be able to easily solve it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.